Hey there, Captain Canada here. Uh, Joseph Arthur Roszell, if you prefer. Um, I'm just going to be doing a little bit different things on this live stream here. For one thing, we're not outside like we normally start off. Um, and I'm trying to get a good shot of the TV here, but there'll be mixed results with what kind of picture we're getting there. So let me know if you can't see the screen well enough. I can make adjustments. But I think we're kind of getting as good as we're going to get right now, and it's not too bad. I did want to have this horizontal, so you'd be able to have a better view. But it did not want to work. It claimed that I didn't have the phone horizontal, and or I didn't have it in the right setting, and yeah. So I'm gonna just start things off with a little story there. I am going to be filming some cartoons today. This is something just came out today that I've been really excited about. From I don't know how to pronounce his channel name, X Christ X Gamer. Uh, the name may not be that great, but the content is fantastic. He does these versus videos in his own original universe that's kind of a crossover of a whole bunch of different properties, and today will be Invincible versus SCP. So, if you're at all interested in Invincible versus SCP, stay tuned. That'll be later. But for now, I just want to tell you guys a little story. Hello there. I see we have a viewer. Feel free to leave a comment. I'll do shout outs if you like. Um, I just want to tell you about the time. Oh, and they're gone. That's fine. I just want to tell this is recorded anyway, so feel free to come back and stop in and stop out later. Stop in and check it out later. That's fine. I'll just try to keep talking and not break things up too much. I'm already doing that, so yeah, I'll just tell you about the time my weed dealer accidentally taught me how to get out of a chokehold. Basically, I was having an argument with my weed dealer, and he lived at his dad's house, and so this was before weed was legal. And I went, and yeah, this is Captain Canada admitting that he bought illegal marijuana. Uh, but I went over to my weed dealer's house, and this is before I was wearing the cape or anything like that. This was back when I lived in the trailer park. And we were having an argument, and his dad got involved in the argument because he was at his dad's house. And he was basically trying to speak for a situation that he wasn't involved in. Like, he was trying to say I said one thing or another thing when he wasn't a witness to that. And so basically, and then he told my weed dealer, "Hey, don't give him weed. You give him his money back." And so I wasn't able to buy weed. And so I was a little pissed off at him. And so I was like, "Well, fuck you, buddy," or "fuck off," or something like that. I said to his dad. And then my weed dealer jumped me from behind, and he had me in a chokehold, and I was kind of trying to like talk him down. I was like, "Billy, like stop doing that, stop, like stop it." And I was kind of looking at his dad like, "Oh, you're cool with this?" Like he wasn't reacting at all. He was just watching it happen, and it was kind of, to me, it was a fucked up situation. But what was worse about it wasn't just that I was in a choke. He had me in a chokehold. He was like twisting my head around, and that kind of made me panic a little bit because I'm like, I could tolerate being choked out, but I don't really want to have my neck fucked with, like, because that could be the end of everything if you manage to twang someone's neck enough. So I just kind of reacted, and I realized that I can reach behind the back of my head, and that's exactly where his face is. And so I just punched directly behind my head a few times. I just booped him on the nose a few times, and he let go. And I'm not saying it's a perfect technique for getting out of a chokehold, but it worked. um, but I just wanted to tell that story because sometimes when you're in a panic situation, you get out, and sometimes panic is all you need. But it's good to have a plan. And so even though I figured that out in kind of a stressful situation, I always kind of keep it in mind that if someone gets me in a chokehold, I have a rough idea of where their head and face is, and when you're using their arms to chokehold you, oh, uh, hey, I don't know what name my U2 2400. That's a funny name. Hey, yeah, no, I just wanted to tell that story because that was just how I learned how to get out of a chokehold. And if somebody ever got me in a chokehold again, I still haven't really thought of a better way because otherwise you're fighting with their grip, and if they have a better grip than you, uh, you've kind of already lost that contest. You know, yeah. But I'm gonna just play some of my videos for a second here off my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to figure out make sure I got the volume right, and once I figure I got the volume right, we're gonna go and watch some cartoons because I really have been looking forward to Invincible versus scp096 because he just these animated series they've been doing I think are better than the actual like big budget Invincible series that's on right now. I think these fan made cartoons are just better. There's some quality differences. I mean, they're a little rough, but I think they're great. This is one of my Electric Sheep stories. This is one of my favorite stories featuring the Manglebots. So if you want to hear this story in full, not being messed up by the way I'm filming it now, check out um, my Manglebots playlist because I do have two different stories in that playlist, and I think they're both pretty entertaining.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to another episode of Electric Sheep. Let's get things rolling. This will be a super short one, so let's get things rolling with Planet Doom.
Planet Doom. Explosives thundered across the
I just got to check the audio on another
Planet
device.
Doom.
1 second.
A desolate orb of iron and obsidian, wrapped in perpetual twilight, its atmosphere thick with vaporized tungsten and radioactive mist. Here, pain was performance, and detonation was devotion. Below the ashen clouds, an endless horde of Manglebots marched in perfect sync, lanky humanoid constructs of reinforced alloy, their surfaces cratered from centuries of close-range blast testing. Designed without empathy and built without fear, their only joy was standing still in the heart of chaos. A cluster of them sprinted now, spindly limbs churning, their stiff joints squealing like tortured steel as sirens blared the approach of incoming ordnance. From above, a cruiser in high orbit dropped its payload, 12 experimental high-yield explosives, each carrying enough power to flatten a city block into memory. The Manglebots cheered in their own way, by sprinting directly into the projected impact zone. Boom, boom, boom! 12 suns were born on the surface of Planet Doom. The explosions chained into a cacophony of violence, sending mushroom clouds clawing into the upper atmosphere. Shockwaves punched out in all directions, and Manglebots, some still mid-sprint, were thrown skyward at max speeds, their limbs spinning like deranged windmills. Some landed miles away, burying themselves deep into craters they had not created. On the bridge of the cruiser Emperor
The audio's not doing too bad.
Zurich watched the chaos unfold with a steaming cup of synth coffee.
Oh.
Telemetry online.
1 second.
We're receiving full detonation telemetry. Now, said Tech Officer Jilvax, nodding along with each nuclear heartbeat. The hail came in moments later, an automated, monotone voice filtered through radiation static. All weapons detonated successfully.
Hi,
Transmitting the raw
not
data from the
C
Manglebots
Tota.
caught in the blast zones. Your weapon showed high radiation output. We will continue to monitor and send live data on fallout and decay curves. Thank you. Zurich raised a brow. Casualties? There was a pause. A pause long enough to make even Jilvax glance up. Unfortunately, losses were low. In fact, units were destroyed. 456,789 Manglebots were within the blast radius. Zurich frowned. None? Correct. Please do not base the performance of your weapons on Manglebot casualties. They are designed not to break. Reassessing damage based on their survival is a common analytical error. Zurich sighed. I see. Thanks for the data. Thank you for using Planet Doom. Your destruction funds our construction. On the scorched surface below, a Manglebot pulled itself from a shattered boulder, half its chest gone, One arm mangled into a corkscrew. It beeped softly, then stood tall, then began sprinting toward the next impact zone. Planet Doom was ready for another test.
Wow. That was a really fun story.
Alrighty. That was a really fun story. I like that story. If you want to listen to my before and after thoughts, I do say that on the actual Electric Sheep episode. I just wanted to get on to what I actually wanted to react to here. But feel free to let me know if you thought the story was any decent or if it was just AI slop, as some people would call it. Even though I use AI assisting in my writing, I don't let it do all the work. I actually write a rough draft of the story, and then it basically just does the editing. I would like I call them AI collaborations because they do a little more than just edit. They do add what I would call creative input. And sometimes I fight with them because I don't like what they've written, and sometimes I just accept what they've written because fuck it, I gotta upload a story. But I make it clear when my original stories have been diverged from drastically. And sometimes you get two stories. You get the new story that me and ChatGPT made, and then I can redo the original version of the story a little truer to how I wanted it. But if you want more on Electric Sheep, check out my whole series, Electric Sheep. We got like over 200 episodes, and they're not all winners, but I think a lot of them are. I think a decent chunk of them are actually pretty good. They're mostly sci-fi stories, if you're interested. I love sci-fi. I love the idea of collaborating with artificial intelligence, but I do understand there's some reasonable criticisms about how much water AI uses, and also some other stuff that I'm not completely sure about. But I don't want to ramble about that shit. That's not what I want to talk about. Let's get on to the cartoons, because I haven't watched this video that we're going to watch next. This will be my reaction to it, and I'm really excited about it because, like I said, I think this fan made series is better than the Invincible series. It just is more fun. Gotta find it. Oh, it is right here. See, right in my YouTube knows what I like because it's new and it's right in my recommendations. I didn't have to search for it or nothing. It's right fucking there. And please check out the original channel. This in no way is meant to steal content. This is a reaction. And so I will probably pause at least partway through, so I'm not just ripping off his content. I'm adding something as we go. And also, I don't want to talk over it. And so that way, if I pause, I can talk without, blaring over the actual audio, because the characters do say things. And actually, the dialogue in these fan series is a lot of fun because it's like uncensored, and it's a combination between the boys, Invincible, what else? Oh yeah, Yujiro Hanma was in there too, SCP, and so the rating level is all over the place. It's also kind of censored. I've noticed the YouTube uploads, when it gets really graphic, it kind of blurs things out a little bit. Sorry for anybody who was interested in seeing the uncensored version. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I have no idea how one would watch that, but let's check it out. Invincible versus scp096. Captain Canada reacts.
Few are willing
ads.
to do what must be done, but not
Unskippable
for
ads.
No.
Here, let me just dance in front of that or something, just so it's not just unskippable ads. How long are we waiting here? 7 more seconds. Do unskippable ads. Come on, come on. Skippable. Okay.
No more fucking games.
Okay, right now it's showing a recap for the previous episode, which was Thrag versus SCP-096, which is also fucking fantastic. And I'm wrong, that's not actually the previous episode. There was also Superman versus Conquest, also fantastic. Definitely worth watching. He does really great representations of like everybody. They have an awesome representation of Lex Luthor. Superman versus Conquest also features Lex Luthor versus Conquest. I don't want to spoil it because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this video, the last one, and then work my way back and maybe react to all of them. And then we would get a decent amount of content and there'll be lots of stuff to react to. But let's get going. And yeah, if you're liking this little beginning clip that is just a recap of Thrag versus SCP-096, Shy Guy, check it out because Thrag versus 096 is awesome. I don't care if you leave this live stream to go watch that video, come back, whatever. Watch it. It's great.
One of us died a day. Make your move.
Did anybody think from that perspective there was a giant bird for a second?
What the heck? What the shit is going on? Oh,
What did I tell you? Isn't that great dialogue? What the shit is going on? I'm sorry. That's beautiful.
God. Oh, shit.
For those of people who don't know what the deal is, if you see Shy Guy's face, he has to track you down and kill you. That's his whole thing, and that's why he's getting into fights with all these different characters. Is because somebody sees his face, and and he's invincible. He can't be stopped. He can go through concrete and steel. He's unstoppable. But then he goes up against characters who are a little higher on the punching scale, and it gets kind of interesting.
Sir, I hate to say this, but we've got a situation here. Block the road for the moment. Sir, I think this is it. The one rumored to have killed Omni-Man.
All right, send in the chopper. Make sure no one knows about this.
Yes, in a previous segment, he did fight Omni-Man, that did go down.
Why are you so quiet now? You've been like that for a while. Is something wrong?
I don't know. I just can't shake this feeling. Every time I think things are finally getting better, something worse shows up. Like what happened yesterday. All those variants of me caused massive destruction here.
Mark, you can't blame yourself for everything that happens in this world. Angstrom made his own choices. None of that is on you. Take a moment to rest.
He's quiet.
And that was referencing stuff from the Invincible series where Invincible had to fight like all these alternate versions of himself that his villain Angstrom Levy had brought in to take him out. So it's just referencing everything. It pulls from everything. That's what I love about this series. It can just pull from this series over here, and then it goes back into its own series lore over here. And yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, now it looks like the government guys from the Invincible series have kind of taken Shy Guy into captivity, which is interesting because Shy Guy's whole thing is he's an SCP, which means he was contained by the SCP society, whatever you want to call them. But apparently they've just really dropped the ball, and so now these guys are just going to try to pick up where they left off. Oh, they're not trying to contain him. Okay. This is the thing: is you can try to destroy the Shy Guy. People have tried, but I thought they were actually just locking him up so nobody could see his face anymore. But they're like, no, we're going to put him in a furnace and incinerate him. Like,
I think it worked, sir.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Don't worry, sir. We still have...
Man, I think we should stop this. I have a bad feeling about it.
Have you lost your mind? You'll never find another specimen like this on Earth. Once we control it, nothing will be able to stop us. Now, be quiet and do your job, fucker.
in the Invincible series, they had locked up this character Conquest after Invincible had fought him. But in this version of events, it was actually Superman who fought Conquest. And it ended basically the same way. Conquest got his shit beat in pretty bad, but it was a good fight. I'm not sure, but I think when all that went down, when Conquest broke out, it made Shy Guy fall over, and he wasn't intending to look at the guy, but I think he saw his face, and so now he's got no choice. He's got to chase the guy. It's the rules, whatever, for whatever reason. He has to.
Bring the backup generators online right now.
We've already removed the original, sir, but this copy was recorded by a viewer.
Fucking whistleblower.
Cecil's been hiding it. It seems like he's part of it. They've been fucking experimenting on him.
The CIBC Newcomb event.
You got a commercial
is built
break.
for fresh starts. It has everything you need for your financial journey.
Unskippable
With up to
commercial, of
$2,500
course.
in value, giving you
Oh,
the
hey,
chance to bring more of what you love from back home.
GJ Annabelle. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. Hey, sorry I didn't notice you say that a while back, probably. Is everybody enjoying the show? I'm trying to have a commentary on it so we're not just watching his content and I'm adding a little bit to it. But sometimes I might just be saying what's happening on screen. I'm doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger commentary thing.
Show me your book.
That's how he does commentaries. He just describes what's happening
Now
on
it's gonna
screen.
scan it and read it to you.
It's on 3 platforms for work.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to pause it right before the commercial came up. I think Invincible wants revenge on Shy Guy because Omni-Man was his dad. And Shy Guy, well, let's just say Shy Guy killed him. But I don't know if in this timeline of events, this fan universe, Mark might have not actually, Invincible is Mark, he might not have found out that his dad was planning on betraying everybody on Earth. So he might be under the assumption that his dad died a hero or something like that. So let's see what happens. Invincible versus SCP-096 is getting to the actual fight finally. Holy shit, it took a while.
What are you doing here, Mark?
Where the fuck did you put him?
Leave this place. None of this has anything to do with you, Mark.
That creature has already killed many people, including my father. And now you want to control it? I won't let it fall into the wrong hands, especially yours.
Get all the
What do you think of that Invincible voice? He's supposed to be like an older teenager, young adult, and he kind of sounds like a little kid to me. I don't know. That's just my opinion on the voice, not to break the creator's balls too much.
the animate ready.
Mark. And where the fuck are you gonna put him, Mark? Away from you.
I think the fight might be on.
Hey, it's okay. I mean, no harm.
You're fucked, Mark.
Just calm down for a second.
Now, here's the thing. SCP-096 didn't win the fight versus Thrag, but he's been fighting guys progressively stronger and stronger, and you can tell that he's getting better at running with the punches, because Shy Guy's whole thing is he's completely invincible, but at a certain point when he's getting his ass beat a little bit too hard, he kind of loses motivation to fight, and he'll curl into a ball. But he's been fighting on a pretty high level, so I don't know if Invincible has any shot here at all. Like, this is gonna be I don't know what's gonna happen here. Invincible is like a Superman type character, but he's pretty early on in his career, and I think in this version of events, he didn't have to go through his like developing moment, because this universe is a little bit different than the main Invincible universe. And so he hasn't been going through his fights that have been developing his strength. Where SCP-096 Shy Guy, he's been going through all sorts of shit. He fought fucking Battle Beast, for God's sakes. That was a really good fight. Actually, depending on the version of events, both Mark and Shy Guy may have actually had their asses beat by Battle Beast, which I think is funny.
I already told you to leave Mark with me. Look what happened to you. Mark, wait.
That's what I mean. Like, the action is just so brutal. He's crushing this thing's head as it's like tearing his face apart, and it's just, you don't get that on Amazon Prime, do you? like it's just like the Invincible comic was an Image comic, so they had free reign to like be as brutal and as gruesome as they wanted, and the Invincible series just does not live up to that at all. Where this fan series is, it's probably more brutal than the comic in a lot of ways. In some ways, not so much, because I think they showed guts a lot more in the comic, where I don't think they do that so much in this fan series there. But let's continue things. Right now, we got Reanimen going up against Rihanna Marks, like alternate versions of Mark. Came to this universe, got killed, got reanimated into cyborgs, and now are fighting the Shy Guy. So, and Mark, Invincible, is just trying to get away. And at this point, I feel like, oh, what's his fucking name here? I can't remember his fucking name all of a sudden. The guy from Invincible here, the government guy here. I know his name. I know the other guy's name is Donald. It's not coming to me at the moment, but he was just watching Shy Guy fight all these things. He should be marked as well. I noticed earlier on in the series they also kind of had Billy Butcher watching Shy Guy versus Homelander. And by the rules of Shy Guy, even if you saw a photo of him, you're fucked. So it's like watching him from a distance, you should be kind of fucked. But I'll give the series some wiggle room because it's just a really good, fun series.
There, take it.
Cecil, his name is Cecil.
Then use it.
Oh, shit.
I hope this works.
That face. Oh shit. They got us with the to be continued. Well, that's always a shame, I think, but he can only animate so much, and I guess he hadn't figured out exactly where this one is going. I have the feeling that he wants Invincible to survive this one, even though he's a little bit undermatched. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that about the previous episode here that I might watch next is Conquest versus Superman. And at that point in time, both characters had previously fought the Shy Guy. And I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, maybe we should watch that one next since we're done with Invincible versus scp096. Yeah, let's do that. And subscribe to I hope you subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it if you do. Oh, somebody else. Oh no, I already said hey to you, but I will say hey again. Subscribe to X Gamer. He just does great stuff, and we're going to react to the episode right before this, or the video right before this, not necessarily episodes per se. This is Conquest versus Superman. If feel free to leave and watch this separately, or after watching me react to it, watch it separately just so he gets a view, because I wouldn't want to steal a view. He created this fantastic animation, and he deserves all the credit for it. I just want to do a little commentary on it, and yeah, let's check this out.
So hard. I can't through space-time.
That just started off with a flashback to a previous segment, which was Superman versus SCP-096. Superman put up a pretty good fight, but he actually was struggling near the end because Shy Guy has taken out guys on the level of Superman, or at least approaching the level of Superman. And in order to get rid of Shy Guy, Superman had to sacrifice one of his ribs, and so he didn't get away unscathed by any means. But he also, in that segment, that was also the death of Lois Lane. So I think Superman in this segment is definitely not at his best. He's a grieving Superman.
My deepest condolences, Clark. I'm truly sorry for your loss. Call me when you wake up. Bruce Wayne.
Damn, you're so heavy, babe.
I'm sorry, the dialogue just must be commented on. He goes out and sees the couple embracing, and what you hear the guy say is, "Damn, you're so heavy, babe."
How's Jonathan?
Don't worry, Clark. I've already picked him up from school. He needs you now, more than ever. I'll leave you for now, Clark.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
John? Jonathan. Hey.
John? John, I know you're hurting, and I'm too. When we lost your mom, it crushed me. I'm trying my best to hold everything together, for both of us. I hope you understand.
Go to Earth and find out if Nolan has completed his mission. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Don't disappoint me.
I don't understand. It's been a month since Superman last appeared, but there are still people who hope for him and continue to believe in him.
Just let them be. In a few more days, they will eventually forget about Superman.
People need to believe that Superman has abandoned them. What the fuck?
I really, for anyone not catching the finer details, that was Superman's assistant Mercy, or assuming it was Mercy. He has many assistants over the series, but Mercy is always his sometimes cyborg assistant that will do anything for him. And right there, Conquest comes flying through the wall, and she tackles Lex Luthor out of the way, sacrificing herself. And it's like, of course, Lex is just a little bit pissed off. He's not horrified or anything. But you can see that she's a cyborg from the parts that are hanging out there. So maybe she's actually recoverable. Who knows?
Just listen. Hey, take it easy, man.
You're treating this like a game, huh? What the fuck?
This is what's a little bit confusing for me is Conquest is fighting a version of Invincible right now, but this might also be the same time there are a bunch of versions of him from other universes floating around. Invincible in the episode we just watched, which is set after this, didn't appear to had been recovering from this fight with Conquest. So I don't know if he actually fought Conquest, or if that is a different version of Invincible. If it is the same version of Invincible, then in this episode and in the next episode, he changes his costume for some reason. Just an interesting, just something I wanted to comment on, because I am a little bit confused over which version of Mark Invincible Conquest is fighting right now. They kind of got shit names in that series, don't they? It's like, I'm Invincible, I'm Conquest. It's like, those are terrible names.
Breaking news news from downtown Metropolis. What you're seeing now was captured live just moments ago. The complete collapse of a downtown structure, with 2 code reporters caught in the footage as the impact occurred. Emergency services are overwhelmed, and the situation in Metropolis is rapidly escalating.
And because you're crossing over the Invincible series with like Superman, you have this scenario where Superman has failed to save a whole bunch of people, something that probably wouldn't happen in a Superman movie, but does happen all the time in Invincible. So it's like Superman gets to face the realities of the harsher universe, which is what makes this series so interesting. Is it's kind of a darker, more brutal superhero universe, even more so than the Invincible universe, because this has scp096 running around, and he's like a straight up horror movie character, you know.
A sniveling insect. Hopeless. And still foolish enough to think its life has value.
Before I knew that there was going to be Invincible versus Shy Guy, I assumed that because Shy Guy had fought Conquest actually kind of leveled up a little bit from that fight, and that's why he demolished Mark. Where when they actually fought in the Invincible series, Mark came out on top, just barely, but he came out on top. Where it appears Conquest has destroyed this version of Mark without very much effort at all. He's not injured or anything.
Don't worry, kid. You're safe now.
Oh man, it's Superman.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I thought he's dead.
oh my God, he's back!
Perfect timing, Superman. They're all dead. Fucking stupid.
Hey, can you at least be grateful that he came?
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well. What do
Sorry, like you can't not comment on the ferocity of that punch. It had like I think we need to replay that. I'm sorry. For the most part, I didn't want to replay anything, but let's replay that.
He's back. Perfect timing, Superman. They're all dead. Fucking stupid.
It is quite the
Can you
moment.
at least be grateful that he came?
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well. What do we have here? Another fucking worm. You caught it, huh? Look.
Yeah, that's it, Superman. Superman?
Dang.
He's strong. This is going to be fun.
Thank you, Superman.
Enough! The fuck is that name? Superman?
Lex.
That's what Lex Luthor really should be doing, like, more of the time. Like, I love him showing a version of Lex Luthor that is going out of his way to help the average person, you know? Because just because he hates Superman doesn't mean he has to hate humans or the idea of goodness or anything like that. And that's really one-upping Superman, you know, is saving a guy where Superman failed to save him.
What's the matter? You can't do it? Superman! You're the one responsible for this!
Oh, that's another thing you don't see in a regular Superman movie normally. It does. It's not like it never shows up, but the nut shot. It's the nut shot. It has become a favorite move of scp096, and so it looks like Conquest picked that move up in his fight. I think that's fun. I think Superman didn't get nut shotted by scp096, so it's like it finally happened. If you were waiting for Superman to get hit in the nuts, it happened. Conquest has hit Superman in the nuts. It's a historic moment.
We're already happy without you here, Superman. You even brought another fucking alien here! You're interfering too much in our fight.
And that's pretty much how Conquest versus Lex Luthor went. You know, it's kind of the brutal fact of the thing is Superman is always pulling his punches against Lex Luthor because he doesn't want to destroy him immediately. And I don't think Lex Luthor ever really fully appreciated that fact. Maybe he did in these final moments here when he's going up against somebody who doesn't hold back.
I made him smile too.
It's just like this is pretty horrific. Actually, I don't know if I got it pointed at the screen well enough for you to even see what's going on, but yeah, no, that's like Superman failing to save Lex Luthor or failing to save anybody is that's Superman's worst fear, and so there you get to experience from his perspective the worst thing that Superman would never want to experience, being hopeless when somebody else was having their life taken from him, even if it is Lex Luthor. But I see we've lost our one viewer there, so I guess we'll just continue with the reaction. But now we're all alone, and that's fine, I guess. Yeah. All right. Let's get back.
What happened to the strength? Such a waste. When I'm done with you, I'm going to kill everyone else. It's been an honor to fight a non-pureblood Viltrumite. It's me, Clark.
letting these pathetic insects live. Oh, Clark. Barry, where are you?
There's so much I like about these individual conflicts. I like that they kind of made it seem like Wonder Woman was going to be easy at first, but then she was actually putting up a really good fight. I would think that Wonder Woman would actually wipe the floor with Conquest, to be honest, but that's just my personal opinion. But then they have the way that Batman preemptively grapples the ground and pulls himself with his grapple gun to like accelerate his dodge. Like that's a great little detail right there. That's good stuff.
How pathetic you all are. You are running out of time.
What the shit? You almost hit my apartment.
More than enough fight left in me for you, boy.
We're just watching the brutal conclusion to the Superman versus Conquest fight, and it's so brutal. There's so much like raw emotion in it, and you really feel the idea that this is like a battered, broken Superman that he's gone through way too much, and he's at the end of his rope, kind of not the end of his rope, like he's run out of fucks to give, I guess is the way to put it. Let's keep watching. You think he's done, but just keeps going.
We already got everyone else. You don't need to worry anymore.
How long are we going to do this, sir?
Until they leave. There's something we need to retrieve, Donald. We might be able to get some information from his body.
Alrighty, that was Superman versus Conquest. That was a pretty good piece of work. I will say I liked it more than the last one we watched before this was an Invincible versus scp096, and I didn't like that one as much as some of the previous parts. I did like it. It was good, like all his stuff is, but there's sometimes you just have your favorites, you know? But yeah. Maybe we'll do another episode. Let's see, because the next one would be a really good one. Do we want to do Thrag versus SCP-096? I mean, I kind of want to. Wish I had somebody commenting. You could tell me yes or no, or maybe I should watch something else. But since I'm not getting any suggestions, maybe it would be a good time to call it quits. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to call it quits. Alrighty. We'll maybe continue the reactions the next time, or maybe we'll be out doing exercises. We'll see. But I'm Captain Canada, Joseph Arthur Roszell. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you all luck in the world. I love you. And I want you to remember that suicide is never the answer. Peace out. For now.